Alright, hey y'all, today I'm gonna show you guys how to solo the new Act 5 raid, which is the Soul Society raid against Yuhaba. And I'm letting you guys know right now, I highly recommend playing with a team to do the new raid because they gave Yuhaba like so much defensive like mechanics. Like it takes the time to solo it, it takes so long and it's just not very optimal. But if for some reason you guys keep on running into crappy teammates, then by all means, you guys can solo it. So as you guys can see from the title, I'm not using any new updates from the new update. So even though the new Boundless Ichigo is super easy to get, I'm still not gonna use him. I already have him and I already tested him for this raid and all that. But yeah, so no new units from the update at all. So as you guys can see, we have Zoro for the leader, we have Madara to stall, and then we have I believe you guys can probably replace Freeman for like any other support unit or maybe another DPS unit, but she's just there for her like utility mode for her slow and the damage amp, and then our main DPS is Luffy because as you guys can see right there, the strong element is wind and fire, so Luffy's gonna do a crap ton of damage since he's a universal unit. And then of course we have our two farms right here, and I'll show you guys the relics as we go. So I just did it right now and it took forever. You guys can see the playtime 14 minutes. So we're just gonna start right here, and then we're gonna place our two farms. You guys can probably auto play this too. You'll just have to be careful when you like replace Madara. You guys will see right now in a bit. We're gonna set up around here so we can use the first couple of waves to upgrade our farms a bit, and then we're just gonna start placing all of our units right here. Alright, once your farms are all maxed out, you're going to want to focus on upgrading Luffy. We're going to utilize his bounce man form, which is his top path. So we're going to do top path. Once that's maxed out, we're going to do the rest in his middle path. So now I'll show you guys the relics I'm using right now. So for Luffy, I'm using the Warlord set with the Reaper necklace for the accessory. And I'm doing damage. For Freerin, I'm running the Toji accessory with the Warlord set too, damage. And then for Zoro, I think everyone has Warlord, but I think, oh my goodness, massive lag spike right there, sorry guys. So we have the Biju energy for the accessory, and then another Warlord set, crit damage, and then for Madara, you just want to go for any relics you guys have that have a lot of cooldown, so he attacks super fast. So I'm using the Toji right here because he gets less SPA, and then I have this like really good cooldown relic. And then for the accessory, again, just try to go for anything that has a lot of like cooldown reduction, so that's what I'm using. And oh my days, my frames are so bad right now. So let's actually finish upgrading Luffy so he can take out all these enemies so I don't lag anymore. Alright, so everyone should start dying right now. Then now we could just upgrade Zoro and then upgrade Freeran. And then once we max her out, we're going to choose the utility mode. Alright, I apologize for the lag. I hope it doesn't look super crappy in the footage. So there we go, and then we're going to use it utility. And since Luffy attacks all the way up there, we can actually move the Madara up here, so we can start stalling a bit early once Yuhaba spawns. So Zoro's out of range, but it's alright. Our main DPS is Luffy anyway. Right, now at this point, it's just an extremely long waiting game, which is why I said it in the beginning of the video. I highly recommend just doing this with the team. But, if you guys can't find any good teammates, then you guys can solo it. But it's just going to be a very, very long waiting game. Okay, so he actually has a ton of range, so I actually want to sell him because he's just getting stuck back there. Honestly, I have no... Okay, he's right there. Yeah, I have no idea where he's at because they're all like bunched up. It's hilarious. Alright. So we should be chilling right here. You don't want to knock him back too far. So if he goes past here, then you have to sell Madara and place him back further back. So I'm going to do this kind of. Yeah, do this. There we go. Also, I believe you guys can use Itachi if you don't have Madara, because I believe the effect that you guys are seeing right here is confusion. Let's see right here. Yeah, confused. So I believe Itachi has the same thing. So if you guys don't have Madara, you guys can use Itachi. You can get him from the Naruto War Arc, the Legend Stage 3. He is a lot easier to get than Madara. Alright, since Zoro is in range, we are gonna activate the King of Hell. Also, if you're lucky enough to get all the 7 Dragon Balls, obviously use them. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, I did get lucky. So I did get all the Dragon Balls. So obviously I'll choose the damage buff. There we go. All right, so now we got this fat overshield. this is what makes the run super long because of this purple overshield right here. So I'm closer. There we go. Yeah, Alright, fun is not over because we still need to go over this second overshield. So after this, it is just going to be his normal health, and then he'll be dead by then. Oh my days, it's finally over. Okay, so as you guys can see, an almost 10-minute run. But I do hope this video helps you guys out, and hope you guys enjoy the new update. I'm kind of enjoying it so far. There's lots of new content that I can do, so it's gonna keep me occupied for a bit. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.